When I first moved here, there wasn't a neighborhood association. There had been a lot of violence, crimes, and things, and kind of neighbors had enough and said we needed to do something about it. And so we started a block watch, and we're meeting with the police, and did that for about 6 or 9 months, and decided that there was more things that we needed to fix besides just crime. And so we heard about the Place Matters grants, and that was actually what was kind of the turning point that said, hey, we want to become a neighborhood association. And prior to being involved in the Place Matters, I always just had heard through commercials or football. Some of the sports athletes that had been involved in talking about United Way, but I had never actually experienced it firsthand. And without the funding that we received, we wouldn't have become an association and wouldn't have been able to do any of the projects which have had a significant impact on the neighborhood. So our first project was the Collins Street project, and we received a Place Matters grant for that. And what we did is we have a dead-end street where there was a lot of crime, and people were hiding back there. There was drug dealers from out of state. They'd be just driving through the neighborhood and say, oh, that's a good place to hide. It's dark. No one can see you conduct our business back there. So we said we need to do something about it. So we got the Place Matters grant, and we worked with the city. They cut some trees down to open the view so you could see down to the end of the street. So the city came in and cut a couple trees there so that you could look to the end of the street. And then we also worked with the city to get lighting installed. So we had 3 brand new lights placed on the street with the high intensity bulbs. So now at night, daytime or nighttime, you can look all the way up and down the street. And as well as just had some of the neighbors close off their yards to eliminate cut-through traffic, and crime just disappeared. And what we did was applied the principles of crime prevention through environmental design. And what that is tells a criminal, this doesn't seem like my actions are appropriate here. It doesn't feel like this is a place where I should be doing that. Whereas a place is run down, it looks like people don't care. It makes the criminals feel that nobody cares, I can do whatever I want here. But if you are able to show physically by the layout of the area that there's people around there that care and that they're watching, then the criminal's going to go somewhere else. One of our neighbors, she said that she never felt comfortable being outside before. Until that moment, she didn't feel comfortable being outside. She said she would just come in, pull into her driveway, and run into the house. And when she had to go somewhere, she'd run out to the car and just get out of there as soon as possible. And now she feels a sense of community again, feels comfortable in the area where she lives. I think it's been critical to our organization as well as the start of our organization. So it's had a significant impact on the area, as well as my own home value going up because of the neighborhood improving. So better quality of life.